Hi guys, I'm Ronnie, and today we're going to walk you through the process of replacing a starter on a 2007 Nissan Altima 2.5 engine. Here's the tools I need for the job. Whenever you're doing electrical work, first thing you do is unhook the battery. Negative side first, positive side last. This ensures we won't short anything out, burn anything up, cause a fire, or blow up any computer devices within the car. So we're going to get this out of their way because the starter is underneath the battery somewhat. The next thing after the battery I'm going to do here is pull out all this fresh air ducting in the air box, and I'll get a good view of the starter down below. A couple of bolts slide right out of there, set this aside. So I believe got another bolt back behind here. Okay, there's the tray the battery sits on. Under that is the battery tray itself. Oh, man. Once this tray is out of here, we'll get a good view of that starter. Start moving the cables. Remove the starter itself. Shouldn't be too bad of a job. So I kind of put all my bolts in groups of parts they came off with, so that way they stay where they belong. Okay, so there's our starter. So we located our starter. Here's our connectors. We got our switch wire from your ignition switch. It's our battery wire, and the third wire takes the battery power to the starter. We don't want to mess with the bottom one on any starter. This one and this one only. We'll get our mounting bolts out, get it out, and get our new starter in. All right, get the little guy first. Oops. Out of the way. Boom. All right. Now I can get on the mounting bolts. All right. The easiest way to get to these bolts is turn the wheel, the car jacked up. So I run a long extension through the wheel. Come straight through into the starter. Pull the lower bolt out. It's a piece of cake. I got room to swing down here. There we go. All right. I tried to do the top one in the same spot. I don't know if I'll get it. All right. Sometimes it's just all about the right length of socket and extension. I think I have the combination now. It's not a hard starter to do. It's just finding the right combination of tools to work with it. Now I'm set. Top bolt out, I'm home free. Once I get this out, we'll set them side by side, make sure there's no differences. Get the new one ready to go back in. That should be it. Yeah, there. Okay. Pull that bolt out of the way. That's a long one. Set it up out of the way. Starter should slide right out. All right. Set her down there. Grab it from the side. Voila. Okay, so I set my starter side by side here to make sure everything looks good. They both look great. New one's going to fit right in. And if you do suspect something going on with your starter, stop in at AutoZone. They have a free starter testing program. Get it checked out if you suspect anything going on. In the meantime, get this thing put together. I think I can drop it in from the top. There she is. Fits right in there. Okay, there's one. Can I get the lower bolt started? It'd be nice from up here. All right, I got my top bolt in nice and tight. I'm going to move to my bottom bolt. And from there, I'm going to hook up my electrical, go back to my air box, my battery box, and all the plastic I need to get this job installed. I do have an extra long extension for this job. It brings me all the way out to the outside of the wheel here to access this lower starter bolt. Okay. Okay. The trick to these is these lugs are made out of copper. It's very easy to strip them out, or even worse, twist them internally. So you gotta be very careful how tight you go with these lugs, the small one and the large one. Very easy to damage. So you just want to go past snug with these guys. Which, like, right there, that's good. Not too tight. Put the cover back over the lug. All right, battery box. Get the battery box back in. Separated all my bolts like I mentioned earlier. That way they're easy to find. All right, there's the battery tray installed. Get this out of the way. Move the air box. Okay, a couple bushings it seats in. Hose on. Bam. One bolt back here. Might be in my way a little bit. Here's our fresh air intake. 2 bolts on that. And we'll reinstall the battery again. All right. Battery's back in. Last step. Make sure it's on there good and tight. Once again, snug. Not over tight, just snug. And that is it for this job. All right, car coming down. Starter installed. 2007 Nissan Altima, 2.5 engine. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. And make sure our posts line up to our cables. There she goes. There's that. There's that. Okay. Here's the bottom of our battery tray.